Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Ando Studio. This is What They Happen, your favorite show on YouTube. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, guys, please take a pause. Don't go anywhere. See where the red button is. Go there right now. Go and press on the red button, and please subscribe to the channel. Put the channel on post notification. If you don't put the channel on post notification, if I do any video, it will take time for you to see the video. But when you put the channel on post notification, immediately I drop the video, you will be the first to watch the video. Please like all the videos, comment on the videos, share the videos for your friends and your families to also get a chance to subscribe to this wonderful channel. Here on What They Happen, we bring you all your trending latest news. Any news where will happen in any part of the world, I'll make sure to bring it to you. Your celebrity news, entertainment news. See, any news. If the thing the trend, you know, we say the trend said, if the matter no trend yourself, Krampuna, I will bring that news to you. So please stay with Big Ando Studio and subscribe to What They Happen. My name is Big Ando. So guys, today the story on the chopping board be say, you can say one brothers and one sisters, no. The time that they can go the SHS, no, yeah. The time that my schools come out, where they can go the SHS, where you know say, yeah, you forgo the SHS there first. Then they will give you your prospectus, you go know things you are supposed to bring to school. Then we'll talk you how you for shave your hair, how you for trim your head before you go do what? You will come the school inside. So there was this video that popped up on the internet and it was trending. And even it got a whole lot of people to talk. It triggered a whole lot of people, and people were just saying whatever, you know. Ghana there, when something comes out, immediately something comes. Everybody want to show that this is where we all have sense. Yeah, we all want to drop our opinion. So you know, people were saying whatever they want to say about the whole thing. This video concerned a girl who had a school in a school that I will not mention the name, and the girl was asked to trim her hair. This girl had a very beautiful hair, a long, beautiful hair, but she was asked to trim down the hair before coming to school. And this is like a normal culture in every SHS here in Ghana. If you have been to SHS before, if you attended SHS, you understand that this thing is normal. Everybody knows this, that before you go to SHS, you cannot take your hair. If you're a lady, you cannot take your grown hair to the SHS. That hair, like, you know, we have some girls who, after GSS, they leave their hair to grow. They want to, you know, do fashion with their own hair. You cannot take that to the SHS. If you're a boy, you have to shave low cut before you get to school. That one, we all know that. But when the video popped up online, this girl was very sad when they were trimming her hair. In fact, she was very, very sad because she wanted to keep the hair. She want and they even a draw so the hair bunch. Where the girl save the hair rich, they miss a crop like you go pay me. But that is what is in our SHS. That's how we have been trained. That is something that has always been there. That is something that has always been there. So this girl was asked to trim the hair, and in fact, per how the girl was sharing tears, that was what caught the attention of people, and a whole lot of people started saying a whole lot of stuff about the audio that it is not needed. It is not needed for people to trim down their hair because you know it contributes nothing to what they are going to do in SHS. Keeping their hair doesn't show whether they are bad or they have good character. It says nothing about them. Someone can trim down their hair and still be bad. Someone can keep their hair and still be good. So they find no problem with that. And they are thinking that that law, that particular law that was made that students are supposed to trim down their hair, students are supposed to, you know, shave their hair, cut down their hair. Boys are supposed to get a low cut. Girls are supposed to trim down their hair and make it neat before coming to SHS. That law has to be scribed off. And they have to change that law, which they have to permit students to come to school with whatever hair they want to bring to school. I beg, watch the video of the girl. But for me, you know, this is my opinion. You know, recent of times we have been hearing what that has been going on in our SHS. If you are someone who has been following this SHS story, you hear of someone being stabbed, you hear of someone sending gun to school, you hear of like people bringing cutlasses to school, you can hear of all this bad stuff that go on school. It's because we have allowed it, trying to put away the old ways. The old ways. It was when this guy, I don't want to mention his name, when the other people were in power, when the education minister was trying to change the whole thing for our schools to look like the Europe way. But Charlie, we can never be like Ghana. You can never train a Ghanaian student as per the way they train the European students there. You can't. You can never do that. Because at the end of the day, see the results. See what we were getting out from it. See what was going on in our SHS. Look at how bad they were living their life. Look at what they were doing in the SHS. People shooting their colleagues' eyes. People stabbing their colleagues to death. Do you know what was happening? So we cannot say we are allowing the students to do whatever they want. No, we cannot do that. Because anytime we take that decision, in fact, the result we get back is very, very bad. It's very, very bad. We have tried that. We have tried that. Students were at the point, students were even allowed to, bring phones to school, which will help them in their studies. But they later ended up like doing TikTok video. You go on TikTok live, and all you see is SHS students. All you see is SHS students. So you can see that here in Africa, we cannot train our students to be like the way the European people train their students. So we have a normal system here that guides our students to live the right life that they are supposed to live. That normal system is what, we all grow up in that system. We are not saying that system don't have any fault in it. Yeah, that system has some fault in it. But that system has shaped some of us, our life, in a positive way. So why don't we stay with a system that has shaped more lives in a positive way? But we are trying to switch it because Obroni here, so we are supposed to do it. Because when you go out there, the white man is keeping the white man is keeping his hair, bringing it to school. The white lady is keeping her hair, bringing it to school. They can do what they like in school. So we have to bring it here in Africa. We are not white. We are not white. They have a different system. We have a different system altogether. We can never be the same. And if we allow our students, if we are not that straight on them, and we are trying to allow them to do whatever they want to do, Charlie, the result, the blowback is going to be something miserable. Right now, should we allow these students that they should bring any hairstyle they want? You will see the hairstyle people will send to school. Be the special wig in Iran. Obi be support frontal, no dey go school. Obi be frontal, no dey go school. I know how our Ghanaian mind is. So, Massa, that decision here, we cannot scribe it off. It's not because so that's why you want us to scribe that decision off. We will all pass through that system. Everybody. I said it's only when this conversation can be limited to people who never made it to the SHS. Yeah, they can say, oh, those laws are not necessary, those things. It helps. It really, really helps. You see, these our young sisters and our young siblings, we have to let them know that they are not up to that age that they can make certain decisions. Because if you allow them to grow early, that is when they think they are too old and they make any decision, wrong decision, that will blow back on the family. Sometimes let the school do its work. I'll say Ghana here, we always say the law is not working. This is not working. But if the law want to work, we will be the same people that will be against the law. That's why most of this, our leaders don't take us serious. Because they know even what we are complaining about right now, should they do it, we will be the same people to fight against them. Like, why are they fixing it? Dang, Ghana. Dang. Sometimes I hear you. So our education minister, Honorable Haruna Drusu, came out to clarify the whole thing, and I love what he said. I love him standing on business, that we are still keeping the old ways. We are not changing anything. Students are supposed to trim down their hair before going to school. You cannot push him to the corner and force him to change anything. That's what we all know. That is what we are used to. So it's not when it's your child's time, that's when you are come to advise us to change it. No, we are not changing it. We will not change it. For me, I support that 100%. I support that 100% because you before this party came into power, before they came into power, let's go back to how our education system was. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to what was happening in our SHS. Were we proud of it? Were we proud of it? What happened in Orali? Were we proud of it? Look at what they were doing. Were we proud of what was going on in our SHS? Nah. Comparing what was going on in our SHS to what was happening formerly, or that what was formerly happening, you can see the difference. These students felt like they are untouchable. They are not under control because they limit teachers from punishing the students. And things got out of hands. And look at the problem we were facing. And these children are the future leaders. So if we don't shape their life, if we don't shape their life in a good way that they can be the future leaders, then what are we doing? Are we failing them too? Sometimes we think we are pampering these children so that they will grow. Charlie, pampering no enye juma. Pampering no enye juma. Enye juma. So in fact, for me, I love the decision that the education minister took. I support that and I back that. The old ways, walk wine dada ni mu, walk wine dada ni mu. Yesu yene juma, walk wine dada ni mu. The old ways is what we are going back. We are not changing it. We are not changing it. So that's why I always say this. As a parent, you know your child will go to SHS. This child has just graduated JSS. You leave the child to do whatever he or she wants. They leave their hair. When it's time for them to go to SHS and they have to trim it down, that's where you have a problem. You know it's... I beg. Watch our education minister as he speaks.
Togbe, the Deputy Director General of the GES is here. Chairman of the GES Council is here. There is an ongoing debate in social media about haircuts and size and length of hair in secondary schools. We will not tolerate it today. We will not tolerate it tomorrow. And so long as we are molding character, if we give in to hair today, tomorrow it will be shoes. And the next day it will be the way they dress. Therefore, as part of our disciplinary measures, headmasters and GES, you are accordingly empowered to take full control of how students behave on your campuses. So anybody who thinks that your child will walk into any institution of learning as if that child, forgive my words, was to attend a beauty contest, the school environment is not for that purpose and not cut for that purpose, and we would not tolerate that as an institution.
You heard it for yourself. We are not changing it. There is no way we are going to change it. In fact, there is no way. You know, as I said, these students, if care is not taken, so Charlie, let us maintain the old ways. Let us maintain. I am not saying that I support that students have to be caned to, some teachers take things to a extreme. Some people can cane a student, some teachers can cane a student, and you see the marks behind it. No, that one, yeah, massa. That one, yeah, it's not fair. Because you cannot cane someone's child like that. That one, me myself, if you cane my child like that, and you may know what the job is bring my before Frona, you can say the that one, yeah, I don't support it. But I am saying that a way that they can train these students and shape them for them to be asset to the nation, therefore that one I support it. I support it. That one, yeah, I will not be against it. So, Charlie, guys, that's what is happening. That's what is happening. People don't support this. There are people who don't support it. There are people who don't support this. They think we should just leave the student for them to take their hair to school without TV. If they don't want to trim it, we should leave them. If they want to trim it, to fine. What do you watching the video? What do you also think? Should we leave them to go with their bushy hairs, or should they be forced to trim their hair? Drop your comments in the comment section. Please like the video, comment on the video, and share the videos for your friends and your families to also watch the video. My name is Big Ando, and guys, I'm out.